Riding bikes for good. There's a collection drive this weekend to help people in need.
One day later, what we're learning from ex-FBI Chief James Comey's testimony.
But first, the latest information, what police are saying about that hours-long standoff on Syracuse's west side.
From WSYR TV Syracuse, in high definition, this is the Morning News.
And a very good morning to you. A happy Friday to you. I'm Jennifer Sanders. It's 6 o'clock.
I'm Beth Cefalo in for Dan Cummings. Thanks for joining us. And now we go to Storm Team meteorologist Lindsay. Rachel, hopefully beautiful weather because there's so many things going on, Lindsay, this weekend.
Hey, yes, we don't have a washout in store. And the good news about this morning is it's a little warmer than yesterday. So let's take that little bit of an improvement. It's 55 degrees at the Syracuse airport. It's 50 now in Cortland, 52 in Fulton, 57 in Rome. We do have some showers on Live Doppler 9 this morning. It's for Syracuse and points east, especially for Boonville, Utica, Rome getting in on a little rain shower, Trenton as we go down towards Winfield, New Berlin, and Norwich and Guilford this morning. A little bit of lightning, not as much as earlier, but the good news about those showers is they're going to be moving on out. So this evening, even this afternoon, we're going to be seeing plenty of dry time and temperatures will be in the 70s. They'll drop through the 70s into the 60s this evening, but good news. Lots of dry time for any festival today.
All right, Lindsay, thanks so much. In the city of Syracuse this morning, 2 people have been sent to the hospital after a stabbing.
It was just after 3 a.m. that someone called 911 reporting the stabbing near the intersection of South Alvord and Beecher Streets. These are the photos from the scene that happened this morning where police say a fight broke out at a park in the area and 2 people were stabbed. Those victims have been rushed to the hospital, but still no word yet on their condition.
Well, everyone is safe this morning after an hours-long standoff on Syracuse's west side.
It all began with a 3-person fight on Willis Avenue where police say a man showed a gun before the group ran off and into a home along North Geddes Street near West Belden Avenue. An armored vehicle with SWAT team snipers, a police robot, and canine unit all surrounded that home where those 3 men barricaded themselves inside for 3 hours. News Channel 9 Sydney Shalafo stood outside that home for hours while that situation unfolded, and she brings us all the latest.
We're still waiting to hear more about the 3 men involved in that fight that led here to North Geddes Street. What we do know is how the situation played out yesterday afternoon.
Watch what happens. They go over on that side. Direct line of fire, okay?
A scary situation for neighbors and people trying to pass by this house on North Geddes Street.
I really don't have words for it. I don't. It's very uncomfortable to see a crowd for something like this.
A big crowd gathering from behind the police line, hoping for answers from law enforcement.
When we believe that we have an armed suspect inside of a dwelling, we then activate our SWAT team and our hostage negotiation team.
Meanwhile, social media filling with rumors about whether or not the 3 men inside have any connection to previous Syracuse area crimes.
Everybody wants to tell a story, and most of the time it's not true. However, we will follow up on that. All the information that we get, we'll follow up and follow through on it until we determine whether it is of some type of value to us.
It's an incident neighbors say they've never seen before, with an ending police say is lucky for everyone.
We were able to secure them without incident. No force was used, no weapon was used by suspects or the police department. Those 3 suspects are down in the Criminal Investigation Division.
Right now, the charges facing those 3 men are pending. Chief Fowler says we'll know more about that after interviews and a search of the home in Syracuse. Sydney Shalafo, News Channel 9.
Certainly keep you updated on the website. We've also posted Chief Fowler's full news conference on localsyr.com.
In the Cayuga County village of Cato, we're still waiting for more information from police about a body that was found yesterday morning. The 41-year-old woman, whose name is not being released yet, was found dead in the water along a trail near the town of Ira Municipal Building. Police say she was last seen alive Wednesday night, and while they are investigating her death as a crime, it appears to be an isolated incident and neighbors are not in danger. If you have any information on what may have happened, you should contact police. Their number is 585-398-4100.
Time is almost 6:05. Stunning moments on Capitol Hill as former FBI Director James Comey delivered riveting testimony.
Comey saying under oath he felt the president was directing him to end the investigation into retired General Michael Flynn and that he believes he was fired over the Russia investigation. ABC's Lana Zach has all the latest this morning.
The bombshell James Comey testimony brought a new spate of headlines.
I was honestly concerned that he might lie about the nature of our meeting. I asked a friend of mine to share the content of the memo with a reporter. I've seen the tweet about tapes. Lordy, I hope there are tapes.
For 2.5 hours, Comey painted a picture of an FBI director trying to navigate murky waters as the president tried to exert his influence. Comey recalling a meeting in which the president allegedly said of the Flynn investigation, "I hope you can let this go."
I took it as a direction. I mean, this is the President of the United States with me alone saying, I hope this. I took it as this is what he wants me to do.
The president's personal attorney disputed much of Comey's testimony.
The president also never told Mr. Comey, quote, I need loyalty. I expect loyalty, close quote.
While the Republican Speaker of the House came to President Trump's defense in a different way.
He's new to government, and so he probably wasn't steeped in the long-running protocols.
Comey did confirm that he had reassured the president he was not personally under investigation, but it did not save his job.
And it's my judgment that I was fired because of the Russia investigation. That is a very big deal.
The president himself is keeping mum, at least for now.
Mr. President, any reaction to Comey's testimony? Any reaction at all?
Thank you very much.
But that silence on the part of the president is unlikely to last long. Overnight, the White House announced he will be holding a joint press conference scheduled for 2:45 later today. Lana Zach, ABC News, Washington.
Well, time now is 6:06 back here at home. If you have an extra bicycle lying around, you might want to listen up. This weekend is the Law Enforcement Community Bike Drive. Officers will be at the Sun Auto Warehouse in Cicero from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. tomorrow and Sunday, collecting bike donations. The bikes will then be repaired and given away to people in need. Now, last year's drive fitted 750 Central New Yorkers with gently used bikes.
Well, there's a party happening this weekend at OCC for the 35th Jazz Fest, which kicks off tonight.
And since the beginning